just to tell you, the intention of this workshop was to be interdisciplinary. I mean, we have had other workshops in this direction, but here it was somehow, especially because the physicists were so strongly represented here. So, and I think it has its advantages and also disadvantages, but let's focus on the disadvantages, that people use a language that other people from other disciplines don't understand if they are not followed by some general remarks that explain the same things in more general terms. You know, some did it very, very nicely, and others did not. But that's also normal, and it will always be like that. So, and I personally must say, I really gained a lot from this, and I understood that quantum mechanics, for example, had several phases. First in basic physics, then it became industrialized and became applied and industrialized, and now von Vollmann is waiting for the next revolution. So, and I think when we look at molecular biology, and Ellen showed us how wonderfully many revolutions were in what can be called normal science of molecular biology. It was not a steady process. It was just really ups and downs, and some major revolutions, some smaller revolutions. Anyhow, but it was for quite some time. It was a process in basic biology, and then with the invention of it was Paul Berg, I think, what he found. Then all of a sudden, biotechnology set in. And biotechnology was followed by the interaction with industry. It was followed by biologists forming companies, what they are doing also now here. To a large extent, very many young people especially do this. And then what is the third phase, when I follow von Vollmann? The third phase will be probably that it will be taken over totally by AI. But I just hope that I will not live anymore to see that, because I really like molecular biology and the basic research behind it. And interdisciplinary, so we had here physics, chemistry, various kinds of chemistry, various kinds of biology. We had history of science, we had philosophy of science, and we had also geology. And if I may say something to Jeff and Sebastian, as a historian, I would tell you to add the reference to Kuhn, because criteria were mainly Kuhnian criteria, and not Siemens criteria. And others were only Jeff Seaman, of course. But I would just add this reference, because you copied them one by one. And but this is just for the interdisciplinarity. And then the other thing which I find really of interest, and yes, your two papers are a very good example, we should never follow philosophers completely. I said it about Eric Davidson. He created his own philosophy, but we should take the inspiration. We should take the idea, or many ideas, and check them in our research. And I have been doing it for quite some time already, but never believe the theories of any philosopher explicitly. So that is just the only thing I wanted to say. And I thank you really all for your wonderful contributions, all of you that are still here. And yeah, we will see. We will inform you of any future event of this center. Okay, thank you very much.